EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Newcastle United against West Ham United. Let's cross straight to St James's Park. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, I'm Martin. Great to be here. The home team here, I think it's a good opportunity to show the fans exactly what they're capable of, and what they are capable of is finishing in the Champions Cup spot. They've got the talent down there and coming up against a team that's well capable for me of finishing a Euro League spot if they produce what they can. They're not going to trouble the silverware makers, but I think they can end up in a Euro League spot without question.
Our referee for this game is Ian Lowcroft. Mohamed Diame. Jarvis. Looking good, this move. And it's hit the player and changed the mind of the assistant there. Corner given. And it's a heading chance now. Still in play here. That's the way to win the ball back. Johan Kabay. Goal news from Stoke. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Johan Kabay. Mark Noble. Andy Carroll. He's got space. Oh, they've still got it. And he strikes a goal. A huge sigh of relief from the keeper. He's hung on this time. Buenos Gutierrez. Kabay. A sending off at Hull.
It's a red card for Hull City. They're down to 10 men. 30 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Thanks, Alan. Kevin Nolan. Demel. Noble. He's a top runner. If that's all he's got, it's still a fantastic attribute.
Yeah, and he knows how to tackle as well. He's a good defensive player.
That's a brilliant call by the assistant for the offside.
Well, the way the players cross so quickly, it's an impossible job almost.
Vernon Anita. Ben Arfa. The big test this for Newcastle, but one that they feel that they can pass with flying colours. For the manager, instant impact. Often the case, of course, but now it's the second competitive game in his jurisdiction.
Yeah, and consistency is what any manager's after, so a second win on the trot will be perfect for him.
Takes the shot on. Andy Carroll missing the chance. Really wants to get this first goal in the bank for him, and he can't quite do it.
Now you can see it's weighing on his mind a little bit. He snatched at it, and he needs to try and relax when he gets those chances.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Here's the chance. Goalkeeper in the firing line. A blockbuster of a shot. Referee points for a corner. Stephen Taylor, well, they just don't love him, do they? You can understand why, and you can expect to hear that all through the game. The tackle there is successfully done. Demel. Downing. Carroll! Well, he had a try with his weaker foot, and sometimes you just have a swing, and if you connect sweetly, you get a spectacular goal that surprises you as much as the opposition.
Yeah, and when you don't connect sweetly, it looks a little bit embarrassing, and he did out there.
Tiote. Mark Noble. Cabaye. In towards Cabaye. That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
O'Brien. Jarvis. Now James Collins. Noble. A goal from Hull.
It's a goal for Norwich City. 32 minutes played. 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Referee has blown, and he's given the free kick. Carroll. The opposition back off. They could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. James Collins. Demel. Reed. Mohamed Diame. Matt Jarvis. The target Downing. Santon. Mohamed Diame. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Well, everyone knows he's the playmaker, so if you're given the ball by him, you've got to give it back to him, and that's what they've done. Good, strong challenge. Kevin Nolan. It's Demel. Mohamed Diame. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Moving forward again. And Newcastle United. There's been a penalty involving Stoke. Alan McAnally.
It's a penalty for Stoke City. Up steps Jonathan Walters. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Big opportunity. Does he go for power? Oh, he's tried to clip it down the middle. The goalkeeper's read it. And now he looks a fool. 45 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Kevin Nolan. Andy Carroll. Mark Noble. Downing. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. They have had a catalogue of chances in this first half, but no goals.
Well, they should, and they will be kicking themselves, and it's not a given that they'll keep getting quite so many chances.
So we've reached half-time, and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary.
Referee has blown to signal the start of the second half. Good play until they got that challenge in. Goal news from Southampton.
It's a goal for Sunderland. It's been scored by Jose Altidore. He was in on goal, and with a delicate dink, he lifted it over the keeper and just under the bar. 47 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Crisp defending there. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. And Newcastle on the attack. Tiote. It's a chance. Goal! Oh, congratulations to the assistant there. He's got that spot on. It was tight.
It was tight, but he was in a good position, the linesman. Well done.
Demel. Downing. Nolan. Remy. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Ben Arfa. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. That's no sort of challenge from the defender. This is the chance. Got to be. Both teams fighting hard to get a goal to go ahead. Still all square. It's an opportunity for the substitute to really make himself a hero here. The game is level, and can he be the man to instigate his team going in front?
Well, he's waltzed around that defender without trying.
The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. Going to see a tactical substitution here, I'm sure, to try and turn this draw into a win. Downing. O'Brien. Into the attacking third. Excellent passing here. In a goal. The target, Downing. Davide Santon. Tiote. Great opportunity. Could it be? Well, we're still level pegging here, but it's not for the want of trying. Mohamed Diame. Too eager, too early, offside. Ben Arfa. Cisse. Vernon Anita. Well, he's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Well, they're in a good position here. He's going to cross it. Noble. And in with a diving header and a goal. The right kind of diving on a football field, this, isn't it? To dive in and score a goal like that.
Yeah, and in amongst the boots flying, it takes a lot of courage. I love these kind of goals, Martin, as a former centre-forward. Diving headers, you don't see them too often. It was brave, it was a wonderful finish.
And the score is 1-0. Downing. The goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. Demel. Mark Noble. And the goalkeeper can just stroll out and pick this up. Some options on the bench for the home team. Mathieu Debuchy. Demel. Matt Jarvis. Here's the cross. Well, the defender panicking there. He just got the ball away. Goal news involving Fulham. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Tomasz Rosicky. A deft glancing header from a well-worked set-piece routine. 5 minutes remain. 2-1.
Cheers, Alan. Time is ticking away, and it still could go either way this game, and that's been the way right from the start. There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Tiote. Stephen Taylor. Nolan. Downing. The defender dealt with it. Puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. Jonas Gutierrez. Johan Gouffran. He's cut it out, and he's cut out. And the referee blows, and there's the win for West Ham United. Well, they got there in the end. Mighty, mighty close, but the right result.
Yeah, I think that's true, Martin. Yeah, they contributed plenty, scored a few goals, and just edged it for me.
So it's full time with a...
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 1. Cardiff City 1, Manchester City 1. Fulham 1, Arsenal 2. Hull City 2, Norwich City 1. Newcastle United 0, West Ham United 1. Southampton 1, Sunderland 1. Stoke City 0, Crystal Palace 1. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 1, Sunderland 1. Manchester City 0, Hull City 0. Newcastle United 1, Fulham 1. Norwich City 0, Southampton 3. West Ham United 2, Stoke City 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Manchester United with 7 points. In second, Southampton with 7 points. In third, Fulham with 7 points. In fourth, West Ham United with 7 points. In fifth, Crystal Palace with 7 points. In sixth, Tottenham Hotspur with 6 points. In seventh, Chelsea with 6 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 6 points. Bottom of the table, Aston Villa with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Swansea City with 1 point. Third bottom, Stoke City with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Newcastle United with 1 point. Fifth bottom, Cardiff City with 1 point.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. It's Southampton against West Ham United. This should be a fascinating game today. Two teams going head-to-head. I'm predicting a top match, so probably a 0-0. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. So without further ado, we take you to Southampton. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you.
Yeah, two teams that have enjoyed decent starts, quite high up in the table, the both of them, and I'm expecting a really exciting clash, the way they've gone about the business so far.
Our man in charge for this game is Lucas Papwick. So we're ready to start. Sit back and enjoy the next 90 minutes of football. Good challenge. Matt Jarvis. Now James Collins. Mark Noble. Eyeballing each other, those two. The interceptor has got the ball here. He's got to score. Got to be. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Andy Carroll. Well, he is so good in the air. We can expect to see some crosses delivered to him in the match. Andy Carroll. Attacking well here. And it's out now for a goal kick. Schneiderlin. Adam Lallana. Well, he's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Mohamed Diame. Reed. Gaston Ramirez. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. And on the move here is a teammate of his. Got good support from a teammate, good movement. Positional play of this player is really good. Downing. Yoshida. Defender's done very well to clear that. To O'Brien. Winning the target for West Ham United here, but they know it won't be a simple task. Goal news involving Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by Christian Benteke. The ball came to him fully 30 yards out, and he flicked it up, and in one movement hit an unstoppable volley into the roof of the net. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Jarvis. Goal news from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. It's been scored by Jonas Gutierrez. The ball was sent over everyone, and he stood at the back post to head home. 24 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Victor Wanyama. To O'Brien. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out. Stephen Davis. Pablo Osvaldo. On to the attack now. West Ham United Well, they'd like a victory this week because last time out at home, they couldn't find a winning goal. They drew against Stoke City.
Yeah, I thought in the 2-2, the defence was a little slack. If they tighten up, I think they'll win here.
Lovren. Shaw. Possession in the midfield area. Jarvis. Carroll. Victor Wanyama. Ramirez. Here's a chance to attack. Downing. Mohamed Diame. Opportunity here. Oh, it's hit the post and gone in. No panic. Realised he got the opportunity and took it. Full advantage.
Great for a team, isn't it, when you can have somebody hanging up the other end of the pitch to make use of that counter-attack.
And the score is 1-0.
Number 7, Matthew Jarvis.
And it's back to him again. Osvaldo. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Morgan Schneiderlin. Noble. Carroll. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Carroll. Schneiderlin. Adam Lallana. Attacking now.
The fourth official has indicated 1 minute of added time.
Looking for Osvaldo. Here's the chance. He's tucked away the chance, Alan.
Yeah, and I think he's still acclimatising, you know, to his new surroundings. But if he can tuck away chances like that, he's going to settle very quickly.
Put it away with that one-touch finish.
Yeah, and that's a measure of his confidence. He is on top of his game.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. Half-time, the teams are level. Where do we see a breakthrough coming for one of these sides? Everything set for the second half. Downing. It's Demel. Good forward play from them. Mark Noble. Adam Lallana. Shaw. Mohamed Diame. Good movement to get to it. Nathaniel Klein. A goal today, early in his career, of course, with this new club. Good feeling for him.
Yeah, it was. He took the goal well, and he's apart from the goal, he's played well. His general game has been very tidy.
Pablo Osvaldo. Mohamed Diame. Not easy to get the ball like this in midfield. You need a player with a bright mind, and he's done that, this player. This is the chance. Downing. Mohamed Diame. Demel. Downing. Collins to O'Brien. Mohamed Diame. Positional play of this player is really good. Pablo Osvaldo. Comes the challenge. Noble. And a quick return pass. There's some potential in this move. It's Demel. He read it and cut it out. Good strong tackle. Matt Jarvis. The home team about to make a change. The goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. Going to see a tactical substitution here, I'm sure, to try and turn this draw into a win. Demel. Downing. Kevin Nolan. On the attack here. It's Demel. Nolan. Rather weak defending and he's away. He's in here, in with a chance. Not a decisive save. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts. That will be a free kick against West Ham. I'm very confident to get the game moving again. Well, here comes the support. Schneiderlin. Adam Lallana. And there's a teammate free in the middle here. Jarvis. There's a good interception in his own defensive zone. Nathaniel Klein. Good play until they got that challenge in. Pablo Osvaldo. Comes in strongly. Mohamed Diame. Noble. Schneiderlin. Well, I'm not sure how this one is going to finish. It's so exciting. He's in the clear. Didn't hesitate. What a chance. And he's put it into the bottom corner. They couldn't have placed it better if he tried.
Well, I think he's got ice running through his veins, this boy, because his clinical nature there to the bottom corner knew exactly what he wanted to do.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Nolan. Here's Collins. Demel. It's one back. Running out of time. Could it be? He's reached it, but I don't know how. This corner, absolutely crucial as they look for an equaliser. It might be the last good chance they get. Oh, and the defenders just managed to deal with that. Here, the challenge is a good one. Nolan. It's Demel. The interceptor has got the ball here. Can have it back. To O'Brien. Good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Downing.
Fourth official has indicated 1 minute.
Got to be. Hit the post.
Well, it's one thing missing, but he has missed by a distance.
And he's blown his whistle for the last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed your day here.
Heartbreak here to lose, and to lose by such a narrow margin, Alan.
Yeah, they played the part all right, didn't they? They give it the best, but not quite enough in the end.
So it's full time with the final score 2-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Ready and waiting for you now, the classified results from elsewhere.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 2, Newcastle United 1. Southampton 2, West Ham United 1. Stoke City 0, Manchester City 0. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Southampton with 10 points. In second, Arsenal with 9 points. In third, Chelsea with 9 points. In fourth, Manchester United with 7 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 7 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's West Ham United against Everton. The hosts are unbeaten at home so far in this campaign. Can they maintain that record today? Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
It's Alan Smith, along with me, Martin Tyler, welcoming you to this big game today. Should be a marvellous match, Alan. How do you assess this West Ham United side, Alan?
We'll start for them. You can sense it within the stadium. All the crowd are expecting them to be in a Euro League place. I think they're capable of doing that. They've been a disappointment so far.
Well, they're in a good position here. Possession regained. Almost in the nick of time, really. That's a brilliant call by the assistant for the offside.
Well, the way the players cross so quickly, it's an impossible job almost.
Noble. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 6 minutes played, 1-0.
Here's the shot. Looked to take it first time, and it didn't quite happen for him.
Yeah, he knew he didn't have much time, and he had to take it first off, but it took a good technique, and he fell short there.
Stephen Pienaar. Yes, it was a goal for Liverpool. Just to confirm that for you, the news from Alan McInally. The score is now 1-0. Kone. Now eyeballing each other, those two. Gibson. Nolan. Great opportunity. Could it be? And that's a highlight from Howard. It's a corner. Opportunity here. James Collins. Well, the corner almost opened them up there. It was a chance.
It certainly was. He found half a yard in the box, and they've got to be aware of that in future. Oh, this team clearly been practicing set plays, and they weren't far out there, were they?
to Gibson. Fellaini. Aruna Kone. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Sylvain Distin. Kevin Morales. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Mark Noble. Reed. Here's Collins. Winning the target for West Ham United here, but they know it won't be a simple task. Not sure the referee's got much alternative here. We'll see. He's given the foul. Well, that was quickly done. Ross Barkley. He wants to go to the right. That's where the options are. Matt Jarvis. Ross Barkley. Matt Jarvis. Mark Noble. Demel. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. 25 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Kevin Morales. And they've cut it out. Reed. Collins. Demel. O'Brien. Matt Jarvis. Ross Barkley. Oh, he's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Here he is with a chance. Well, the goal was gaping. Somehow, with the opportunity to put them into the lead, he's missed the target. Incredible.
Well, it's totally embarrassing from his point of view. I think he took his eye off it, Martin. I really do. That can be the only explanation.
Noble. Andy Carroll. That's offside, Andy Carroll. Ross Barkley. Could be dangerous. What a chance here. Saw the chance to grab the ball at the feet of the attacking player.
Well, if the striker had got his foot to it and nicked it away, I think it'd have been a penalty.
He's beaten his man, and in goes the cross. I don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Stephen Pienaar. Ross Barkley. Kone. O'Brien. Yeah. Mohamed Diame. West Ham United looking to get some bounce back into their displays, really. They lost last time out away against Southampton.
Well, they did. It was a really poor day for them, and they're going to need some characters after that 2-1 defeat. But I don't think they've got enough leaders in the team. I think they're going to lose again here.
Bill Jagielka right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Trying to get possession back. Nolan. Played into the middle. Defender blocks the cross.
Official has indicated at least 3 minutes of time.
Noble. Reed. It's Demel. Mark Noble. Demel. Jarvis. O'Brien. Promising build-up until that challenge. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. Half-time, and very well matched in every respect, isn't it, with the way they've played and the efforts at goal they've had.
Yeah, exactly so, and it might just come down to which goalkeeper is in the better form.
So we've reached half-time, and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
And we've got another 45 minutes to go, and set your watches, off we go. Goal news from Crystal Palace.
It's a goal for Swansea City. 47 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Carroll! That's a great interception. Carroll. The interceptor has got the ball here. Runakone. Demel. To O'Brien. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Ross Barkley. There's some potential in this move. Regained the ball well. It was an important part of the pitch that he did it in. There was danger looming. Carroll. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Options available on the bench for the away side today. Well, he's pressed him there to running the ball out of play. It's an opportunity for the substitute to really make himself a hero here. The game is level, and can he be the man to instigate his team going in front? In a goal! Well, that's the sort of defending that can win you a match. It was a brilliant challenge in difficult circumstances. Jarvis. Hit away by the goalkeeper. Nolan. Carroll. That's offside, Andy Carroll. Decent cross, but no one really attacking it for his team. Defender can deal with it. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is. It's come back. Kevin Nolan. Nolan. Not easy to get the ball like this in midfield. You need a player with a bright mind, and he's done that, this player. Fellaini. And players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. A sending off at Crystal Palace.
It's a sending off for Crystal Palace. They're down to 10 men. 65 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Jarvis. To O'Brien. That's what defenders do. Head the ball away like that. Well, I reckon the assistant has got this absolutely right. And how does he do that with a naked eye? We've got the replay.
No, I think when he sees this later tonight, he'll be delighted with his reactions, his decision.
Well, now we are going to have a substitution. And at this stage of the game, it's still level. This is what the manager will hope will be the decisive moment. Kevin Nolan. Jarvis. Everton on the attack. Darren Gibson. There's the ball in. And he's in there with a header. Nolan. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Gibson. Got the tackle in. Carroll. Nolan. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Yelovich. Had to reach for it and slid into the tackle. Pina. Sliding in. He didn't get the man. He got the ball. It was risky, but he got away with it. Yelovich. He came across absolutely. It's a chance! He tried to chip the keeper. Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. Matt Jarvis. Goal news from Crystal Palace.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 9 minutes remain. 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Looking good, this move. Here's the cross. And the player has been... Oh! Carroll. Gibson. Mirallas. Could we get a decider? We're into the last 5 minutes now of a goalless game to this point. Fellaini. Stephen Pienaar. Very good tackle. It's Demel. Oh, in goes the cross. The cross is blocked there by the defender. Well, the defender panicking there. He just got the ball away. Fellaini.
Fourth official has indicated
Gibson.
1 minute of added time.
Kevin Mirallas. That's a fine tackle. It has finished 0-0. Disappointment today,
Ladies and
but
gentlemen,
the final whistle has gone. 0-0.
All enjoy it safely on the way home. Thank you very much for coming.
Well, it's finished as a draw, and probably that's about right, isn't it, Alan?
Oh, I think so. It wasn't one of those games where you could really argue for either team to have deserved to have won it.
So it's finished scoreless. I have to say it was a bit disappointing. We all had higher hopes than that. I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you soon.
Well, now let's join Mike West. Mike.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 3, Stoke City 0. Cardiff City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Crystal Palace 1, Swansea City 1. Liverpool 4, Southampton 0. Newcastle United 2, Hull City 0. Norwich City 1, Aston Villa 2. West Bromwich Albion 2, Sunderland 2. West Ham United 0, Everton 0. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain